There we go. And it'll pop up on my laptop here. And it'll pop up on my
15 seconds in, we got Weekend RV, and I talked to him today. Well, or was it yesterday? You was doing your boat.
yeah. That's
Uh-oh.
James and Miss Millie.
Oh, let me cut that off. I got it.
Yeah, let me mute this here. There we go.
Johnny Reagan says, "Let's get this party started."
Yeah. That hat should be sent to me immediately. Hey, hey man. Hey.
Actually, this is the hat he sent me, but I see I'm still waiting for your hat. But I had to make my own new residential hat. New Visions residential.
Yeah. Hey, Shane said this is blasphemous, man. He said this is downright ridiculous.
Ridiculous, man.
I don't know. Hey, all I can say is all I did was, ask, hey,
and
I got this wonderful Toro Recycler, and everything works on it like it should, except for the it has this electric start. And he said, "Hey Tom, that is my hat."
I'm close. I can be down there before he can. You just say start, and I'm on my way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would definitely take the Shanester a little bit to get here, man. Now, but I didn't think that Shane would have any endorsement to Toro after the aerator situation.
Knowing him, he's halfway there now.
Yeah, so I don't even like mention the T word around him. You know what I mean? It brings back such bad memories of him and the T word, the T name, But I learned, I was fortunate enough, DLT Lawn Care, Shanester, to learn from the error of your ways and to not even think about purchasing a Toro aerator.
Right.
So for that, I say thank you. He said Sarah is driving, X mark sucks. Man.
Damn. He's all over that, boy.
Man, he's hard on it, ain't he? I mean,
Sure.
Let's see. We got. I don't know. There's a couple people in here. It says 4. I was giving it a little time. We shoot the mess. Let people that want to come in before we start.
I see you still
troubleshooting.
Yeah, you still got your bike there.
Oh yeah, the Blue Goose. Oh yeah, man, the Blue Goose. There she is. The
loose goose.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. She's a bad mamma jamma, man. She gets down.
Was that 750 or?
No, it's a 600.
Is it?
Yeah, man. That's all I need.
Yeah, Blake's getting us.
What's going on, Orwalk? Oh, hey man, we just here. I got my buddy right there. This guy, Tom Doby Mower Repair. He's my small engine guy. That's Gary Orwalk.
Orwalk is Gary.
He is a Marine.
Well,
he's a Marine mechanic, man. So when I got questions with the boat, I call that guy. Yeah. But Gary, we here, man, because I got my stander over there, but then I picked up this mower here, and it's got electric start, but the electric start does not work. Good to see you too, Gary. So I got this guy on the screen because he is my small engine repair guy, and we are going to live diagnose this issue.
We're going
to figure out, we're gonna try to diagnose. Right, we're gonna start to finish. Now it does start with the pull rope, so it's not a engine problem. It could be a battery issue. It could be a starter issue. This is a 2014. I've plugged it in and charged the battery. The charger gives me a green light saying that the battery is fully charged.
Okay.
But I turn the key and the starter does nada. Zilch.
So it does absolutely nothing.
The starter doesn't even go, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, man. I mean, but for what I bought the mower for, right? And when I picked it up, I knew that the key start didn't work, but that this guy right here could help me diagnose and, whatever's wrong with it. It'll be easy to just go online to Parts Tree or whatever.
Yeah. And
get what it needs, compared to this mower brand new now was like $500.
It is, yeah.
450, 500, right? Yeah, you know what I mean?
And they don't even make the old Quantums like that anymore. That's a good engine.
Yeah. So I saw this one come up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and I had been looking for one, to add to the fleet. Yeah. I got the Toro Grandstand, the Snapper RE10 with the double bagger, and now I've got this guy to round out the fleet, man. I don't need any more mowers. Yes, Shane, it has a pull cord. So when you pull the cord, it starts and runs. But when you try to use the key start, the electric start, the starter does nothing. So it runs well. It's got the mulching blade on it, and it's got this blue handle here that you just pull the handle and slide it, and that changes it from red bagging to mulching. Then it's got the port for the nozzle under the deck to clean the deck, but I don't mow wet. So, but it's there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. But everything works on the mower except for the electric start. It's got a new belt on the drive. So, the personal pace system works great. Loose wire, I don't know. So that's why we here, Shane. That's why I got your cousin on the screen, because he was trying to walk me through this on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work, man. So let's do a live stream, right? Because somebody else may have this issue, this mower, and if they take it to a shop, this guy, right? These are the steps that he's going to take. Oh, your brother-in-law? he said you're his brother-in-law, man. But he's going to walk me through the steps of how he would diagnose what the issue is, right? Because your average first thing somebody does is go online to YouTube or whatever, type in the issue that they're having, and there's 8,000 videos of, whatever. So, but
let's delve into it, brother.
All right, man. So, Tom,
just like Johnny says, the first thing I would do is pull the battery out and test the actual battery itself, even though the charger is telling you it's green, it's good.
Yeah. All right, man. So let me grab my handy dandy cordless drill, man, and let's operate. So on this model, now I noticed on some of the other models, the battery is like back here somewhere.
That one's going to be under the flap.
Yeah, this model, it's under this cover here.
You've got one screw right there, and you pull it out.
Yeah.
And that was going to have a cover over the battery too when you pull it out, so you'll have to pull the cover off.
I don't have one of those fancy Tom Doby mower tables, I just got this here. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it happen, folks.
Make it happen.
I've cleaned my deck many times with the hose. Yeah. I don't mow wet, so I haven't had to. I always check my decks.
One thing I've run into on these things, Blake, is the starter sometimes does work, but it just spins the battery. If you hook the battery up backwards, the starter will spin, but it won't engage the gears. It's just simply backwards. But that one's not doing anything. So
no. Okay, this is the cover you was talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's got this little fuse holder. So that's the cover.
Yeah.
You were talking about, right? So let's toss that on the workbench. And here's the tray. Now, when I first got the mower, this tray was full of grass.
Yeah.
So I cleaned it out, before the first time I used it.
Yeah.
And then we got a 40 amp fuse here. Now, the 40 amp fuse is good.
What about the blades? Are they corroded or anything?
No.
Okay.
Clean as a whistle, man.
Good.
Good. Yep. So let me leave that fuse out for right now.
Now, you don't have to pull that fuse out to test it. They've got holes on top of that fuse. You can do a continuity test on that fuse, but that's fine. Just pull it.
Hold on, let me see here.
Look at it, but,
oh, yeah, those little things you're talking about.
Yeah, you just put your leads in there and you can test the continuity to check it. But,
oh, okay. Well, hey, see, this is why you're here, Tom. Learn something new. So I pull the fuse, right? All right. So now
I'm like Johnny. I'm curious what the voltage is on that. Now that's probably going to be a 6 amp hour battery, or a 5.
So when I put the meter across it, what am I supposed to get?
I would say no. If it turns green, at least 12.5 volts.
12.5.
Even if it's got less than 10, it'll still turn that starter. If the battery is a problem, the battery is going to have close to 0.
All right. So let's see here. It's a That's the model there. BP312. 12 volts, 3 amp hours.
Yeah, you can get that battery. Do y'all have a Batteries Plus near y'all down there?
Yeah,
You can get that for less than $50.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Hey, let's stop right there. $50, Tom, may not mean nothing to you. I noticed that how you said that. Oh, you can get that for less than $50. $50 gets a half a tank of gas right now, Tom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I filled up my Suburban this morning. It was $98 for 23 gallons.
Ooh.
I felt the burn.
All right, man. So let's grab the handy dandy multimeter here.
Put it on 20 volts.
20?
Yeah, right there in DC. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Tom, I know a little bit about electrical, man.
That's right. So does Johnny.
Yeah, Tom is rich. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Shane. We out here. Look, he gets to work in his whatever there all day, every day.
My non-air conditioned garage.
Yeah.
This is where Johnny come in handy. He was an electronics specialist in the Navy, so
yeah, man.
This is his forte here, but
so let's see here.
Yeah, everything got a
hammer.
hammer.
Put the multimeter up here, Tom.
We're going to have probably 12.267.
9.91.
That's awful low. That's a bad battery. You got to remember that battery is 8 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is the original battery. You know what I mean?
It probably is.
I don't know.
When those batteries go bad, people just pull them. They don't replace them because it's not cost effective, really.
Yeah. But I'm getting constant 9.91. Now let me ask you. So is that even too low for the starter to even cough?
It should react a little bit. Yeah.
Right. When I tell you it's not doing nada, you don't even hear a click.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, let's test the starter. Put it all back together.
Okay.
You don't have any gas laying around or anything spilt anywhere, do you?
No, it's got fuel in it.
Well, I'm saying though, you don't have any spilt because we're going to make sparks.
No, there's no. No. All right. So let me put this all back together, like the good long hair guy is referring me to do here. You would think they would make something to hold this damn flap up, man.
Yeah.
But they did. Negative, positive terminal. Fuse.
Boom. Oh my God.
I just heard some arcing going on, man.
Well, make sure you don't hook it up backwards.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Low for it to turn. Bad battery. It is too low for it to turn and start. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, Tom, because I've got one of those, 12-volt. What are those things? Battery jumpers. Like if you need to jump or something.
Right. That's what we're going to use.
Hey, man, listen. Oh, wait a minute, man. You didn't tell me the whole plan. Until just now. You didn't tell me what we was gonna do. You just said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna test the starter." Yeah.
Who do you have for homeowners insurance?
hey, that's top flight security reasons, man. Don't ask those kind of questions.
You know,
Is Tom your name? Yeah. So that guy is Tom Doby of Doby Mower Repair. All right, let me put this all back together like I was instructed to do. Wait a minute, that goes inside, right? Yeah. The fuse goes inside, and then
you don't have to put the cover and everything. Just kind of stick it back in there for now.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Save me the headache.
Yeah, let the flap hold it in.
But you do want me to
hook it up, yeah.
Yeah. Do I need to screw that back in?
No, you're good.
Okay.
But what I do want you to do is take the spark plug wire off. I don't want it to crank.
All right, hold on.
Not the way you got it teetered sitting up here.
All right.
Yeah, even the boxer knows to get away from that.
He's all right, man. When I'm out here, he likes being out here,
Have y'all already got mosquitoes and stuff down there, man?
Yeah, of course, man.
I noticed you got the screen up, man. You already got bugs flying around?
Oh, I keep that up year round because, even you'll get the gnats even when it's cold out, with the lights on.
Yeah, they'll come in.
So, yeah. Tom is in the steel shirt. Best chainsaw I ever owned. Yeah. See that? Gary, I'm trying. Hey, this is what it's about.
I was telling Shane earlier, man, in 1999, I bought the entire line of steel equipment, and I still use every bit of it every weekend, and I've never done nothing to any of it.
Now, look.
Measures, all that. Blowers.
Now, you see what your brother-in-law typed in there, right? Yeah. See that, Blake? Steel. Okay. Well, Shane, I spread the money around, man. I bought a steel backpack blower, and I did a video on the BR450 steel. What more do you want from me, Shanester? Huh? All right. Okay. What I need to do now, Tom?
Did you take the spark?
I did that.
Okay, cool. Grab your jumper.
Check, Roger. Yeah. I think it's in my truck here. Hold on.
Go ahead and get it.
Hey, Tom, I got something for you, man. Check this
out. You got my hat in your car? He just drives around with it. He don't want to give it to me because he won't have a connection if he ever gives it to me. As long as he has it, he has a connection to me. So.
All right, man. I got the jumper here.
All right. Go around to the right side and find a good ground.
Okay. Now, hey, there's a wire that goes positive and negative that goes from the
charger or
ignition up here, and the battery's tied into it, and that goes to the something over here.
Yeah.
Gotta take my stool. All right. Now, listen. Everybody that's watching this video, do not try this without the proper training. Now, you want me to ground this?
Yeah, hook yourself a good ground, one of the engine bolts or something somewhere.
Oh, let me see. Oh, here it is. There's a ground point right back here.
Yeah.
Under
Anyway.
the fuel tank, man. Okay?
Now,
And there's a terminal here on the side of the starter here at the bottom.
Yeah, take your positive lead and just don't clamp it, but just touch it to it. And don't be scared of the little sparkies there, but just.
But I need to turn this on though, don't I?
Well, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Ready to jump.
Okay, now just touch it to the terminal on the starter. There it goes.
Yeah.
So your starter's good.
Okay.
Okay, now come back around and do a continuity test from the negative side of the battery to somewhere on the motor.
From the negative side of this battery?
Yeah, to somewhere metal to make sure your battery's grounded, make sure ain't nothing tripped. So pull the battery back out and just with the battery still hooked up, do a continuity test between the negative and somewhere on the ground on the engine.
So do I want to change on my meter? I want to change it to the
continuity
tone, right? So that I get the beep.
Yeah. You want to do ohm test.
Okay, hold on, man. Let me see here. See that Blake steel? Yeah, okay. You need to be riding a Skag. I mean, come on. Really, Johnny? Really? I mean, even Johnny Reagan is in on the train, man. I can't even get Johnny to make me a free key copy, man, but he's telling me to buy a doggone Skag.
Hell, he charges me for keys when I go in there.
Yeah. All right, man. Hold on. Let's see it. All right. So you said I want to test from the negative terminal on the battery.
Yeah.
And anywhere on the motor.
Yeah, anywhere on the engine block. Yeah.
I got nothing, bro.
Well, we got something somewhere.
You said from the negative on the battery?
Yeah, negative on the battery to the engine block.
Yeah.
You got a bad
I'm touching the block, bro. I got nada.
No continuity there. Well, trace that negative wire from the battery. I don't know. You may have to turn the mower over and take a panel off to trace the wires. But there's something, I mean, it could even be up in the switch area. Something is not plugged in somewhere.
Well, hold on, man. I'm going to cut these. All the wiring is right here in wire loom. It's all external.
Okay, cool.
From the battery compartment, to the starter, to here. So let me grab my dikes, man. See? That's what I'm talking about, Tom. That's why I got you, man.
I'll tell you what, can you get to the back side of that key switch where the wires connect to that key switch?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, turn the key on and do a continuity test between the positive to the switch and the positive to the battery too. Because now we're just tracing not a short, but a break in the wire somewhere.
All right, well, let me
open somewhere.
Let me get these zip ties off here.
Yeah, it could definitely be it could be a bad switch. It could. But that tells me a lot that the negative doesn't have continuity with the ground. So now, does that one have the engine control cable coming off the right side of the handlebars? Or it's all on the left side?
The cable's here. Both cables are on the left side.
I'm thinking about a 2005 model, yeah.
The safety cable and the drive cable are both on this side.
When you release the engine control cable, the armature brake engages, and also at the same time, it has a wire that kills the coil, but it has nothing to do with the starter. So,
yeah, and that's this here.
And it's not kinked and pulled out where somebody snatched a fence or something with it anywhere?
No, because I put this down and I put it with the rope, it fires.
Yeah, okay.
I just don't have anything from
the switch.
See, yeah, So let me because I can zip tie all this back.
Yeah. There's got to be a break in that wire somewhere. It's not grounding. The problem is the starter is not grounded.
Now, see,
Now
there's a
the starter ain't loose or anything, is it?
no.
Okay.
Now, in this from the key switch, right?
Mhm.
You know, it's just two hot leads, one coming in and then one that goes out.
Yeah.
To the battery. There's a ground lead here, but this ground lead goes to the battery connector for the charger.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me take more of this.
And that charger connector hadn't never been cut off or anything, and
no, it looks all OEM, man.
Which is rare. I mean, every mower I've ever seen, for some reason, they've cut it and boogered it up to make a universal charger fit it.
I gotta cut another zip tie.
So there is a loose wire somewhere.
Now, right here. Let me see, man. How do we do this? Oh, there's another zip tie here. All right.
Does that particular model, you turn the key on and push a button, or does that one have a 3-pole switch where you turn it on and it comes back like a regular tractor?
No, you just what is going on here, man? Oh no, it's just you just turn the key. There's no, the other model you're talking about, it was like a blue button.
Right.
You had to push.
Right.
This one, there's no blue button. It's just the key.
So you got off.
All right, Shane. Have a good one, man.
Be good, Shane. I'll holler at you here in a little bit, brother. The safety brake handle be pulled for the start. Very well could be. Have you got a clamp? I need to pull that detent cable rod back.
This one?
Yeah, we need to put a zip tie on that to the handlebar.
Yeah. Let me grab a zip tie.
That's a good call, Johnny. I'm glad you saw that. That's exactly right. Okay, right. Now that that's pulled back, do another continuity test between the negative and the engine block again. It's so easy to miss stuff like that on a live stream.
Yeah, now we beep it, man.
There it is. Okay. It's going to be hard to do, but put your jumper on the battery now with the battery hooked up. Put your jumper on the battery and try it.
And then try to crank it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Johnny saved me there, man. I just dropped the ball on that one.
Hey, but you know what? These are the mistakes that someone else would make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly right, man.
Yeah, man. This is why we here, man. Somebody else may
and I was just talking about that that engine control cable just a minute ago too, and I didn't even notice that.
Holy shit. How am I going to try this one, man?
Man, I tell you, you got any alligator clips or anything you can?
No, man. What do you think I am?
It's gonna be hard to do.
I'm just trying to. Let me see here, man. I'm gonna solve this problem with this flat real quick. We'll get back to it, man.
Yeah, throw a broomstick across there and let it rest against it or something.
There we go.
There you go.
I just flipped on the end of the spring. It has those. It's like an L, I just split them, man. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. Accomplish something here, man.
Kind of hard to do, isn't it? I think that ground wire's got a plastic shield over the ground connector, not the positive, but the ground.
Yeah, both of them have a that shrink wrap that shrinks heat shrink on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the dog is getting the hell out of the way.
Come here, dude. Come on.
What, Daddy?
Yeah. Come on. Yep. There you go.
I gotta get me a dog.
Oh, let's see here, man. What? Let me ask you this. What if I took the terminals off the battery, right?
And just hook it right to the jumper. Yeah, that's fine.
Right, and then just hook it right to the leads that go like as if it was the battery was there, and see if it'll crank off of this and not the battery.
That'll be good.
Let me just take off some of this insulation, man.
What is that, a 5x8 enclosed trailer you got up there?
6x10.
6x10, cool.
Mm-hmm. Come here. Come. Go back. Yeah. Go out back. Get out of here. Outside. All right. Let's get some of this insulation off here, man. Yeah, because if it's just a and I mean, I was thinking, having almost 10 volts, it might be enough.
I've seen them crank with 10 volts, but that one's a little less. But maybe that's the threshold.
Yeah.
You just take the battery out of that motorcycle and put in it.
Yeah, that's a brand new battery, man.
Hell yeah. What do you want to do? You want to cut grass or you want to ride motorcycles?
Ride motorcycles? Yeah. That's what we want to do, man. We just want to ride some motorcycles, man. All right, let's see here. All right.
What is that, a GSXR?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right. Negative to negative. Let's put it.
Give it a whirl. There it is.
Yeah.
Bad battery.
Yeah. So that 9.9 isn't enough.
Just under the threshold. See, Johnny
called it may have the voltage, but not enough cranking amps. Yeah, there it goes, man. Yep.
Well, what are we going to do for the next 2.5 hours now?
No, that's it, man.
I don't join live streams unless they're 3 hours long.
Hey, man. Well,
I got to make the gators, brother. Yeah, I'm only talking.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, man. Hey, I mean, but you know,
Hey, it took 35 minutes to diagnose it, man. That's good.
yeah, I mean, you know, since you charge by the minute, you know, at your shop, you know, but now I know, man. So now I got to go to Batteries Plus,
Yep.
and get you know, a battery. But even for what I paid for the mower, right? Even even buying the battery, right? Even if it's 40, $50, I still came out on top, man. You know?
Hey,
Look at that, John.
Amazon's got the battery for $19.99. Go to batteryrush.com. I bought a battery for my Toro Zero Turn and my motorcycle. They're very cheap. They deliver them right.
Yeah. There it is, man. Gary, Mr. Orwalk said it, up and running again. Yes, sir. So all we need, wait a minute, now I gotta zip tie all this crap back. But all we need, right, is a $20 battery. Gary,
so all that,
Johnny looked it up on Amazon for $19.99.
So you're gonna cut grass all day, but you just don't want to have to full start the damn lawnmower.
No, here's my, you know, hey, you know me, right? My military mind has me, you know, always a what if, right? So if I got busted up like you are, right, and had to have butt surgery and shoulder surgery, right, and all these kind of things, right, and I couldn't, you know, for some reason I still need to cut, but like I might have messed up my shoulder, right? Well, this way I can crank the mower and still mow without having to yank the string with my, with my shoulder, you know. Let's see. Can Tom talk about how inflation has hit his business? Sure. Take it away, Tom. I got to start zip tying.
It has not hit me yet, but it's going to soon and hard. Just like today with my Suburban, I try not to do a whole lot of pickups and deliveries for folks because I'm the only man in the shop. You make a couple of deliveries and your whole day's wasted. But see, when I filled up my burb, which is every 2 weeks, it was $40 to $50, and now today it was $100. And you know, with groceries today, I noticed something else. You know, you go to the grocery store and get these little deli packs of deli meat where it used to be 50 cents for years. They were 68 cents today. So, but I haven't noticed that it's harder to get parts. The parts I use the most. My biggest challenge lately is finding motor oil. I've gotten prices at Napa. Walmart was my biggest supplier of motor oil, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, and now I've had to go to Napa and I've had to order it through SA White, and it's up to $800 a barrel now for motor oil.
Yeah. Or do you want to come up on the screen, Gary? Just let me know, man, because I gotta text you the link. Or do you just want to stay in the chat and ask questions? Just let me know, man.
I'd like to meet Gary. If he knows a lot about boats and stuff, man, yeah, I'm always
willing. Oh yeah, he's when I got boat questions, man.
Yeah,
I call that dude.
Yeah,
you know,
I've had to work on a couple of outboards in the last couple of years, man, and I do not enjoy that at all.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. You got my number, Gary. Shoot me a text so that I can
put the link in comments if you want me to.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's gonna put the link. Just click the link that Tom puts in there, Gary, and then I'll accept you as a guest, and then you'll come up on the screen, my man.
Yeah, let me do that here.
Yeah.
Let me copy that, and I'll go over here to my I'll do that, and I'll hit it right there, and paste that there, and pow. Maybe even Johnny can come up here with us.
Yeah, by all means, man.
While we make fun of you while you put that thing back together.
Yeah. Yeah, just click that link, and then I'll just have to approve you to come up on the screen. It'll pop up on my thing here.
still be in the basement, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
We got to get you a good, nice background.
Hey, man, listen. I'm trying to do it like Tom Doby does it, man. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, Johnny, I got you. Yeah, I didn't put it in because I didn't want to I don't see the link. Did you put the link in there, Tom?
I did. Did you not see it?
I don't see it.
Let me make sure I did it right.
Yeah, because I've got it up on my it's running on my laptop over here, and I don't see the link in my laptop.
I see it posted here. Let me. I see it in pop out, but I don't see it. I don't see it in your StreamYard chat.
In the YouTube, yeah. Let me see.
That's true. Oh, you know what? I'm not a moderator, so I can't post it.
Oh, well, hell. Hold on. He sent me a text. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on here.
That's what it is.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, I just posted it in your text message. So just click that link and it'll pop up here. Then I just add you as a guest. While that's going on, let me start. Let me just start.
Have fun getting them wires back in that damn coil. I hate trying to do that.
Oh, Tom, I did this for years, man.
I bet you do. You and Johnny both probably did. And I have the worst time. I kink that stuff and everything.
All right, hold on. Here we go. I got you, Gary. Hold on, man. Gary, add to the stream. All right, hold on. Here we go. I got you, Gary. Oh, you got to turn your man, Gary, volume down. Add to the stream. All right, hold on. Here we go.
He still has his regular.
You got to turn your man, Gary, volume down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Can you see
but
me?
You got to turn your sound off.
He still has his YouTube on.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. But you got to turn your. All right, hold on. Hey, you got to turn. What is it? Tom, he's got to turn his YouTube.
Right.
Okay. Hey, Gary, you got to mute the sound on your YouTube.
Because you're in YouTube and StreamYard now.
YouTube?
Right.
Okay. Hey, Gary, you got to mute the sound on your YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Because you're in YouTube and StreamYard now.
Okay.
YouTube?
Right.
Okay. Hey, Gary, you got to mute.
There it is.
All right, we got it now.
Okay, let me turn the volume up here.
There you go. I was gonna say I could tell you like to work on boats. It looks nautical in there, man.
No, it's a little hard to hear you. I'm looking at this on my phone, and the volume isn't that great. But man, I'll tell you what, you did a great job with Blake's lawnmower, and I just wanted to ask, we're feeling, up here in New York, parts, all that kind of stuff. It's so hard to get. Are you feeling the same thing in your business?
Not yet. Not yet. I can still get parts within a day or two. Matter of fact, I ordered tubes for a tractor yesterday and got them. I got 2 last night and I got 2 this morning. So I'm still getting stuff pretty quick.
Okay.
All right, Johnny. Have a good one, man.
Have a good one, Johnny. I'll see you tomorrow, brother.
Hey, Blake, God bless, man. You're a good guy.
Oh, hey, thanks, Gary. I appreciate it, man. I try,
I'd do anything for him, man. Anybody that served.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
He said
but Gary, the thing is, right, I believe in divine intervention, right?
Absolutely.
So all of us have a reason and a purpose. And a lot of the things I do, the first thing I think of is it's bigger than me. The motorcycle, the mower, any of this stuff. It's bigger than me. And, I'm just an average guy, trying to do something. And why not reach out? I've been blessed with having Tom in my life, right? Lawnmower stuff, right? And then I've got you in my life, right? A marine guy, I bought a boat and knew nothing about boats. I just knew I wanted a boat, and I didn't want to bust out another $1,000, man, to fix it,
But you know what, Blake? I'll be honest with you. This is our country. You know what I'm saying? It's This is how people. We all work together. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If more people understood that concept, right, we'd be in a better place.
Absolutely. You guys listen. You guys, you, Tom, you guys are from the South. I'm from the North. There's a lot of different, ideas about things, but our country is so important. It's just we are the beacon of light.
Yeah, just the youngest and the biggest we got a great thing, man. We can't mess it up generation to generation,
Right. But I know Blake, you're in Georgia. Tommy, you in Georgia too?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Yeah.
You're in Atlanta.
Yeah.
How is gasoline by you guys?
I paid $4.23 this morning.
Okay.
And it's down from $4.29. So.
And you're talking about regular.
Yeah. 87, yeah.
All right. It's about the same here in New York. Yeah. It's about the same. It's about $4.20, $4.26.
They announced last week they're going to do away with the state tax on gasoline, which is 33 cents a gallon, 29 cents a gallon on 87 octane. But the gas stations say that they still have the gas in the ground. They still have to charge you that much for.
Absolutely.
But see, when the gas goes up, they automatically go up on the gas they already have in the ground.
Absolutely. I always said that, like when gasoline goes up 50 cents overnight,
yeah.
Let's say it's $3, right? It goes up to $3.50 overnight. That gasoline that's in the ground costs them $3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, but
the thing is, it all comes from the same, the fuel, all of these fuel trucks, it doesn't matter what gas station it is. They all pick up. They all get filled at the same locations.
Right.
I see it because here at the port, next to the port, is where all of the tanker trucks go in for these gas stations to fill up.
Last year, did you hear about the Colonial Pipeline being hacked?
What's going on, Murph?
Yes.
Well, I live right beside the plant. And all day long, these tankers are going in and out. And I've lived next to that plant for decades. And, I see Chevron racetrack truck, quick trip trucks. I see Exxon trucks going in. Everybody gets the gas from the same damn place. Why are they saying our gas is better than anybody else? I don't understand that.
So what I learned is the difference is, let's say what we got here, Parker's, right? Or let's say Parker's, and then you got a Hess, right?
Yeah.
What BP? Let's say Parker's and BP, right? The only difference is when they place an order for that tanker truck to go and get fuel, right? The additives that each of them select are what make the difference.
Or what they receive in their trucks, right?
Right. So the fuel is the same. What changes is the additives. BP wants certain additives. Parker's wants certain additives. Shell with their V-Power business, right? They get certain additives. And that's what differentiates between the different fuel that you get at different gas stations. Yes. But all of them pick up from the same tanks in the same place, man.
I got 3 friends that drive for Florida Rocking Tank Lines, and they'll call me and say, you better fill up or you better wait a week or something.
Yeah. Who's that? Murph. Murph. I just picked up this Toro mower here about a week ago or so, maybe. and it's got electric key start, and it didn't work. So I asked Tom, could he come on and do this live stream for us to live diagnose, go through the diagnostic process of how to figure out why the electric start wasn't working.
Actually, John,
so that's what we did, man.
Yeah, he did a good job. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's not easy.
Because those doors don't have a solenoid. It's all in the switch and stuff like that.
There's no solenoid.
Yeah, it's all here. Yeah, it goes from here straight to the starter.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. But
there was Tom. The other thing I wanted to go over about with this is
you've already paid me, so I can't do any more for what you've already paid me. So
Tim Hurd, what's up, man?
Tim Hurd.
The other thing I wanted to go over with you is how to replace the pull cord.
You're in for trouble there, Blake.
It's very simple if you want to do it now.
Well, no, I don't have one, but the reason why I'm asking, let me get you a little bit closer here.
Yeah,
let me bring you, because see that right there?
Oh, that's going to leave you stranded.
Right?
Yeah, buddy.
Tom, tell me about that spring inside there.
Yeah, pull it. When you take the pull starter off the engine, pull the string all the way out, okay, till as tight as it can get. Put a screwdriver or something through it so it doesn't unwind. Then you can just cut the string, and then you'll just feed the string back through it and put a knot on the inside.
Now, hold on, Tom. See, you getting ahead of me, okay? I need you to stop. I'm still on zip tying, okay? I'm going to zip tie this time because you said, hey, man, this stream can't be too short, right? I don't know. What is it? StreamYard does an hour cut off or something like that?
No, there's no time limit.
Okay. So what I don't know. This is the free version, I guess, right? I don't know.
Don't think so.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Not unless they come out with some new rules. I didn't know you had a rear engine rider back there.
Yeah, that's the Snapper RE.
The Snapper there.
RE 110.
That's a 30-inch, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the 30 fit through the gate, and I got a dual bagger.
Okay, cool.
The dual bagger is up there.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm trying to get a good layout because I know when you and your boxer goes to bed, I know what I can go in there and get.
Hey, Tom, I don't think you want to try to come up in here, buddy.
I see what's on your hip right now. So
yeah. Hey, I don't go to the bathroom without my pistol, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Hey, Blake, I saw you something with you had something strapped on your hip there. What do you got?
Yeah, that's my Smith & Wesson M&P.
S&W.
Mm-hmm.
I
got that on one side, and I always carry another full loaded mag on the other.
All right, then.
What's up, bro? Yeah, just sit it down the truck. Okay. Yeah.
I love my little Glock 42, a little 380. Man, it's great. I can carry it in Walmart. Nobody knows I have it in my hip.
Yeah.
But I carry
I've had people when I'm out and about, man. I've had people actually stop me and thank me. They said they felt safer being in the store or whatever it was, because I had my gun on my hip,
Walmart has got a sign on the front door that says, if you carry, please conceal carry. Don't open carry.
Well, hey,
they're not paying no weapons.
I'll ask you guys, I'll ask both of you a question. What is the best handgun that you can carry? What's the best handgun?
Well, I like the Glock 42. It's a small 380. It'll fit in the palm of your hand, and it's got knockdown power. I mean, anything else that small is going to be a 25 or something.
Okay, and Blake?
I don't want to carry nothing as big as a 9mm or something like that.
Blake, what do you say?
Whatever you personally feel comfortable with and can properly train with.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
For somebody, it's a 22. For somebody, it's a Desert Eagle. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'll give you my answer.
Yes,
the
sir.
best handgun you have is the one you have with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I like this 42 because if you drop it, it won't go off. It's got that spring loaded trigger. It's got a little safety lever on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less likely to fire when you drop it on the hammer. So
Yeah. Hey, listen, a lot of these channels, they show guys, they're anticipating long, drawn out, battles.
yeah,
If you're going to defend yourself, it's going to be over in 15 seconds.
that's why I only
It's
carry
going to be 10 to 15 feet away from you.
Right.
It's not, like I said, the best one you can own is the best one that you have with you.
Right. Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
6 hour. That's cool.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to miss the comments here. Tim Hurst said, "I'm the real deal. As long as it doesn't have push buttons, Tom is good. Take the head coach." Yeah,
that's funny.
Hold on. Now let me go down here because Murph said his feet have been killing him lately. Tim's Hurst has the SIG P365 XL. Finest Edge. He's got the SIG 365.
That's nice.
It's great to conceal. Tim Hurt is agreeing with you, Gary. Less than 15 yards in 3 seconds.
Absolutely.
And practice often. Yeah. I had someone ask me about firearms. I was in the Walgreens a week or so ago. And they have a permit, right? But they don't like carrying their gun. And right, because of who I am and what I've been through, right? I thought that was kind of weird. Like, okay, you went through the class, you purchased the gun, but you don't like carrying the gun.
Right.
So why go, you got to get comfortable.
Right.
But one of the big things, right? And Gary, correct me if I'm wrong. One of the big things I noticed in, the big concealed carry, gun carry craze, right? Is the training is very minimal. Go to the range, set up your paper target, shoot that paper. None of the training that is offered is real situational training, like a mock-up of a house. You in bed, the alarm goes off, or you hear something smash, you don't have an alarm. How do you react? React to contact, right?
I'll be honest with you, Blake, for what I did, there was a saying. Shooting at paper is one thing, but paper does not shoot back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It don't dodge.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody handles, a stressful situation different. And it depends, you can go through anything, any situation. Everybody's going to handle it differently. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. But it's like I said, the best gun that you can own is the one that's with you. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Murph, Tom did fix the governor today.
I'm gonna ask you, does this redeem me from the whole governor issue?
Yes, Tom, it does. I'm gonna finally give you a thumbs up on the governor. Okay. Now, well, hold on. We're not finished yet, Tom, because I got to take the cover off, right? So we can look at how you explain how to replace this here spring thingy. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, Tim Hurst said no. Hey, what's going on, Miss Amy? That's my good friend, Miss Amy. We are spiritually connected. She's another
Tim says
person that she knows her way around fixing her own equipment.
Cool.
Yeah, man. But hold on, Tom, because I'm looking in here. I got some screws in here.
You should have 2 Phillips heads.
Hold on. 1, 2. Tom, you're a liar. There's 3 screws.
Oh, dang. Here we go. Have you got a governor I can adjust laying around in there?
There's 3. Oh, I got to take the fuel cap off.
Yeah. That one, I need to get a better look at that particular engine. Because yeah, there it is. Go up there where your pull handle is and get it out of that little coil thing. It ought to just snap right out without having to listen it too much. A 7/16 wrench will get that loosened up. You get it?
There we go.
Okay, you popped it right out. Good. Okay.
Now
Does that one have rivets holding that starter to the housing, or that one's got?
it's 3 nuts on studs.
That should be 5/16.
Okay. Oh, what you got, Tom?
Good.
I gotta not get.
Look at that thing. There's no salt. There's no corrosion. There's no.
No, she's clean as a whistle.
No, I wouldn't expect that to be. But let me tell you, man, when you deal with outboards.
Oh, hey.
You got barnacles and everything.
I did a live stream yesterday, Gary. I didn't know if you.
I saw it after the fact, and I did comment, and you'll see it when you go back.
Yeah, but it's scary to think that Blake is actually working on that machine. Right.
He's using my hands.
It's a good-looking rig. No,
but
you're good.
I went out there. I was out there. Was that yesterday or whatever? On the boat. And I went out there today to unplug because I've got 2 onboard chargers. Yes. One for my house and start battery, and then another for my 2 trolling motor batteries.
Yep.
But remember last season I started having that starter issue.
Right.
And I took it all apart, cleaned it, lubed it up, what was that? Lithium grease, whatever, yes. Right?
Uh-huh.
And today I went out there, yesterday when I started it up, no starter issues, man. She fired right up and purred like a kitten.
Good.
That is good.
So, Tom, you said 5/16?
It looked like it was 5/16. I'm having trouble seeing it. It could be 3/8. I don't know. I can't see it good.
No, 5/16 is too small.
I say 3/8 then.
8
millimeter. Let's try 3/8.
Is that built?
Blake, check your
China built. It's 8 millimeter.
Hold on, wait a minute. Ain't it nice? Wait a minute here. I got to go back up. Tim, over the stream. By the way, Dad, this is a good way to work on stuff over the streaming. Yeah. Tim, I thought about it. I spoke to Tom a few days ago about it.
Hey,
and I said, hey, this would be a good live stream to, work things out,
Yeah.
Amy, Miss Amy, you can watch, Miss Amy. You can watch.
I get to work on stuff. I get to see somebody else work on stuff.
Yeah.
And I get to sit in the air conditioner.
I'm glad Miss Amy missed me almost frying myself with my 12-volt jumper kit.
You'll have to rewind and watch the rest of it.
Oh, wait a minute. It ain't 3/8 either, man.
It's got to be 7/16 then. I can't see it, but the Briggs and Stratton still uses
metric
SAE. It's not metric. It's the only manufacturer that still uses SAE. So,
come on, Tom, help him out with the equivalents.
Come on, get the damn socket.
5/16, 8 millimeter. What's next?
Hold on. No, it was a 10 millimeter.
You got to be kidding. Briggs is
nope.
10 millimeter. Nice.
10 millimeter, man.
Oh, you're kidding. When did they do that?
Oh, yeah, Murph, check my air filter. You're right, Murph. Hey, since we got Tom Doby here, we're going to do it all, man.
It was on my list to remind him.
We're going to figure all this out today. But a good thing when I bought the mower, I checked the oil because, the oil is only supposed to be, so high, right, on the dipstick.
Was there too much in it?
Yeah, come on. And hold on, let me pull this dipstick out and I'll show you.
You don't want to have it too full because it doesn't have a fuel pump. It has a dipper. If it's got too much oil, it can't dip and lubricate.
So, right, you see the oil is only supposed to be in this little,
right?
Yeah,
this little, right? When I bought it and got it home and checked it, the oil was like up here.
Well, it was either because your needle valve is leaking gasoline into your engine.
But no, because I could see there was a receipt that they bought oil.
Or they just put too damn much oil in it, didn't they?
Yeah, so it was that much oil.
That's not good. No, that's not good. See, that's a mechanical dipper in that engine. It don't have a fuel pump. So you'll hurt it by putting too much oil in it. It can't lubricate it too much.
Yeah, you will. Tom, you're right, man. You push out a seal or something, too much oil is no good.
Yeah, I mean you've got an oil slinger. It's not a pump. So
yep.
We getting there, man. I'm trying to stay up on the comments here.
So me and Tom we're sitting here, we're watching, and Blake is doing all the work. And
well, this is great. I'm gonna cancel my cable TV and just watch this.
Yeah. Tim said, just glad there wasn't water in it. Yeah, I'm glad, Tim, that there wasn't water in it, man. For what I got this mower for, right? This sweet Toro 22-inch recycler with electric start. It needs a new battery, right? But the guy that bought it doesn't mow anymore. He pays a service to come and mow.
So wait a minute, but wait, Blake, that's a Toro 22-inch recycler. I have the same mower. It's not electric start.
Well, it has. Well, they made two versions: a pull start and a pull start with electric start.
Mine's the pull start.
Electric start.
Yeah, this has pull start and electric key start.
And they made the personal page.
And I already replaced the belt.
Now, Tom, you almost threw me for a doozy here, Tom. I was about to take this cover off, and there's some funky little lever here that's attached to something.
That's your automatic choke
on the cover, huh?
It may be your automatic choke.
Does
it run up under the cover?
Hold on, Tom.
Let me get a gander. That is your automatic.
This arm right here. See this?
Scroll down a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
The camera.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to. It's hard to. But there's two pins here. One pin. You see this lever moving?
That's your automatic choke coming from the muffler.
Yeah. See this black lever right there?
That is your vein coming off. That's your vein coming off your flywheel. That operates. That operates your governor. You're not gonna hurt none of that.
Whew.
All of that's connected to the carburetor, not the cover.
Yeah, it's mounted.
Blake, is that a personal pace Toro?
It is.
Okay, that's the one I got. That's the same one.
Mm-hmm. That's just not something you see in a lawnmower shop. Somebody with a big old gun hanging off their side.
And it takes the atomic blade. Am I right, Tom?
Yeah.
The atomic blade, 22-inch.
I don't know if that's the atomic or not, but yeah. No. Now, what you need to do
is that what this little plastic is attached to this plastic piece inside the cover?
Let me see.
Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Let me grab it with my hand.
Yeah. Just slide it off.
Okay. Hey man, I don't know nothing.
It's just a dowel. Just slide it off.
All right. Okay. Just slide it off.
Yeah.
What the world? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah. Now pull the string all the way out and make that thing tight as you can get it. And then stick a screwdriver through it to hold it. Yeah, there you go. Pull it till it stops.
Hey man, what are you going? They think you're gonna pull this thing to the moon?
Yeah, they are. He's gonna pull it down the street.
Now put a screwdriver just in between the fins or something.
Right. Try to line up, where that little knot is. Try to line that up where it goes through the housing. Try to get as close to that as you can.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, man.
So you can just feed the new string right through there.
Blake, your first timer for this, right?
Yeah, man.
Get some safety glasses.
As long as you don't take that nut out of the middle, you're not going to get hit with nothing. So you're good.
All right. Here we go, Tom.
Now just cut the string and pull it all out.
Well, Tom, I don't have a new string.
Oh, you don't have the damn string?
No, I got to get the new string. I was showing you what was wrong with the string, man.
Where exactly? Okay, that's about halfway down the string, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's right before the.
Yeah, just cut it and tie a big knot in it right there. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. I had to think about what you were saying, man. I'm like, what? Cut the string, you know? Yeah, I have the same one. Mine is a pull start. Yeah, yes, Murph. Yeah, I was looking for a pull start, but then this one came up, and at this price, I couldn't pass up. I mean, yeah, it even had the original, the purchase receipts and everything still in it. It was purchased here in Savannah locally from a place I get parts from. So, you know, I was like, cool, you know? So damn, that shot. Yeah, Murph, this rope is shot, man.
So Blake, you don't have the string?
No.
Well, we're at
all right, so when you do it, instead of cutting it, you bite it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, just take the pull string out of that 600cc back here, and you're good.
Yep. You bite it off instead of cutting it.
You know, there's something wrong with you people. There's really something wrong with you kids, man. You know, but I mean, you know, this was, like I said, I just bought the mower. I knew that this had an issue, and I saw this rope, right? The pull start rope, and it was, you know, wasn't too far. There it is, and then, you know, there's the handle, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you know, but it takes a short, you know, you pull the tension, right? Pull till you get tension. Then it's a short pull, right? So why is there 10 feet of freaking pull string?
Because the string's got to go all the way up the handlebars too.
Yeah, but I'm like, holy mother, man.
Yeah.
So
because you want to be able to, when you crank a lawnmower, you want to get yourself in a full stride. You just don't want to go,
right.
Yeah.
And like an outboard, you don't want to, like the smaller outboards, you don't want to pull it till, you know, there's no more string left.
Right. You don't want to hit the end because you're going to break.
Exactly. Yes. Right. Yes. Then
but,
you're done. You know.
But I'm looking in here, right? I'm looking in here, and right where the rope goes out the cover, okay? On the inside here, there's a little plastic tab, and I can see that tab is the reason why the rope is getting frayed.
There should be a piece of metal, like am I right, Tom? There should be
it's usually aluminum or something that will wear, but sometimes it can wear to a sharp point, and you need to file that down if it's not too far gone.
Same thing with a little outboard.
There's nothing here. It's just plastic.
Well,
Well, you might need a new shroud then, or
yeah, you might. They've been using it for so long, just pull starting it, it can wear it out. It can wear it thin, and it gets sharp, and it just wears on that rope. You could take a chainsaw file and stick in there, and you can kind of smooth it out a little bit. So,
you know, my concern is obviously, you know, taking this bolt out and then taking this assembly off.
Do not do that.
That's what I'm saying. To try and smooth that over.
Put the safety glasses on if you're going to do that.
That's when you're going to look like Scarface. You know, when the stitches heal and you finally get your stitches out, you're not going to be the same pretty man you are now.
Tom is right. I agree with him 100%.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can point to it.
Yeah.
So right there, see that little tab right there?
Bend it in a little bit. Is it plastic?
Yeah, it's a plastic. It's part of when they mold it, you know?
Yeah.
There's a little tab right there, and that tab, the corner of it, I can see there's a piece missing from, you know, and it's been catching that, and that's what's been shredding the pull string.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yep. It'll do it.
What's going on, Miss Angela? Hi, well, I don't know what's going on, but I wanted to come in and say hi. Thank you. Hey, everybody, I call her Pocket Purse Angela, but that's Miss Thrifty Angela.
Oh,
she has been a wonderful, loyal subscriber to the channel.
Oh, I've got talk chat instead of live chat.
Yeah. And she is a wonderful person. Hey, if you need advice about clipping coupons and learning how to stretch a penny, she is the lady to talk to. Let me tell you.
I met her on your stream, what, yesterday or day before?
Yeah, when I was at the boat. Yeah, Yep, yeah. That was her. Yeah.
Tim says use Flex Seal. It'll be all
right. Yeah. Like that's like crazy glue in this string, so that it smooths it back over again. So I guess what I can do is so the battery Johnny said is $20 on Amazon, right? Now I'm wondering if I go to my dealer, right? How much would how much would this string be?
Get your string on Amazon. You'll get a whole spool of it for cheaper than you can get.
Yeah, it's just pull starter string. That's all.
Pull cord. That's what they call it, right? Pull cord. Yeah.
Pull cord. That's all.
Let me look it up for you real quick here.
But Blake, I just went through this on with the batteries like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a jumper pack I bought year before last, and the battery went bad. And I took it apart, and it was basically the same thing inside. 12-volt battery, like a lawn tractor battery or what you got.
Yeah.
There. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad to replace.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I've only had it for about 2 weeks, and I haven't really put it to the test. But I mean, it came. It's holding 12 volts. It's better than what I had. So, I'm sure, like Tom said, you'll find something suitable that'll work with that.
Yeah. Now, Tom, you said what is this thingy for again?
That catches the wind off the flywheel, which controls your governor.
Now, Tom, I don't like governors.
I did not want to say that word. That's why I hesitated.
Tom, I do not like governors. Just wide open.
Get back upright.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Are we talking governors or governors?
Governors.
No, governor. GUVNAH. Governor.
Okay, Tom, what are you, governor or governor?
It's a non-adjustable governor.
Gary, the people in the stream saying they can't see you, man. It's dark in your house.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn the light.
His power went out.
Yeah, I'm up here in New York, and electric is mighty expensive. So I gotta conserve when I can. But the lights are on. And
my electric is almost $300 a month.
What's that?
Gary, you're a thousandaire.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't hear.
I said you're not a millionaire. You're a thousandaire.
No, I'm a nothingaire. I'm an almost 60-year-old, gotta still go to work air. That's what I am.
Yeah.
No, but how's that, guys, in Georgia? Like your utilities and things like that. Is that
my electric bill is almost $300 a month?
God Almighty!
I run my shop and I run the sun. I built a damn sunroom because I thought it'd be nice. Now I got to heat and cool it because it catches the evening sun. And oh Lord.
Well, I feel for all you guys. I mean, Tom, you're running this. I assume a small business and. It's got to be hell. It really does. It does. Just the overhead costs, and I work with people in the marine business, and I'm friends with them, and I feel for them, and I don't want to have to charge them more money, but I do. I just do.
I'm the same way. What's Blake doing? Praying over it?
Hey, Miles, it had grass. The flywheel cup. I guess it's called the cup.
Yeah. It started.
It had some grass clippings in there.
How the hell did grass get in it?
Okay, Tom.
It's not ours.
Yeah. Hey, Gary, my friend there, Miss Amy McFarland, she's in New York also, man.
Okay.
She's up there. I forget exactly where you were. I don't. Tim. Listen, Tim. This is a small operation. Don't you go asking me if I have a big compressor. Okay. Okay. You see my budget outfit here. I ain't got no. I'm not living like you, Tim. Her buying right fuel injected, right standard mowers and 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 aluminum trailers and all of those kinds of things. You see what I got right there, a basic 6x10 enclosed trailers.
Looks like a big press freezer.
But you gotta have a compressor, Blake, if you're gonna deal with clippings and all that.
You know what you
stuff.
need, Blake? You need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get you a pancake compressor for about $100 and something, and you'll have all the compressor you need.
Exactly. Yes.
Hey man.
Yes.
Hey, Tom Doby.
Well, what you got? Gas can?
That's the compressor right there, man.
That's like a vacuum cleaner. Oh, there it is. That's what you need. That's what I use in my shop.
I got that, man. And a shop vac,
You got a shop vac?
Heck yeah, dude.
Man, heck yeah, dude.
What do you think this is, Tom? Huh?
What do I think that is? Savannah or something?
Yeah, you think it's something, man. Let me tell you that. Blake can only do what he can. I can only work with what I got.
Exactly what I do, brother. What is that hanging out
Murph,
there?
wait a minute. What do you mean Murph doesn't even have a trailer? What does Murph put his lawnmower in his pickup truck? Oh, Tim said, you got mask. I just assumed you had a big deal shop. No, Tim. I'm working out of my garage.
He will. I'm going to hook him up, and this time next year, he will be as set up as I am.
Hey, I still got to get some, what are those things? Green touch racks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To mount in the trailer, but you figure the trimmer rack is $260, right? For a three position.
King Brando's opinion on those.
Well, Tom, I got to do something, buddy.
Well, if you got 15 yards on the same street, what are you going to strap it in every time you pull up to the next driveway? Just throw it in the back of the truck. You'll be all right.
Hey man, I gotta go there, man. I don't have a choice.
Hey, let me ask you guys, how's the weather in Georgia right now? Is it hot, cold?
It's hot, man, hot.
Well,
it's like
upper
80 degrees yesterday, today was 70 something, so it's warm.
It's been kind of cool in North Georgia, but I did run the air conditioner today.
So Blake, you're in Southern Georgia, and Tom, you're in Northern Georgia.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Now let's see, man. Finest edge.
I'll tell you about my experience with Georgia. Driving down to Florida, get to Georgia, and there's a long way to go before you get to Florida, man.
We're about 250 miles apart.
Oh God.
yeah, about 4 hours apart. Yeah, let's see here. Don't be fooled by the shop that I got. I'm just Timmy from the block. Hey, you're right, Tim. Some of us, that's where we started from, man. I'm just Blake, man. Just helping out. It's continued selfless service, right? Anyone who has had a selfless service job understands that it's hard to just stop serving.
Right.
You may change jobs, but serving, that servitude continues on.
It definitely does, Blake. I agree with you 100%. Yeah.
Finest edge buyers racks work good and are way cheaper. Yeah, I got to put something in there in that enclosed trailer, because when I was doing the math, $260 for a 3 trimmer rack to mount on the wall. Then the fuel can rack holder, because it only holds 1 fuel can. So if you got 2 fuel cans, you got to buy 2. That's another $200. Yeah, 5 gallon.
Now let me ask Tom something. Let me ask you about something here. Synthetic fuel, Tom. you're in the lawn care business, and I use that stuff up here in the wintertime, off season. 100% synthetic fuel, true fuel, whatever the case may be.
I don't believe in none of that. No,
You don't.
No.
Can you tell me why?
I use non-ethanol. I don't know if you guys can get access to non-ethanol fuel.
Absolutely not. No, that's why if I could, I would, but that's why I use.
I know a lot of people that have used true fuel and stuff you can get at Home Depot. It just depends on how often you use your equipment. Down here we can get non-ethanol, and down here we use our equipment a lot more. The more you use it, the less you have to worry about that.
Right.
The less you use it, the more your stuff will get gummed up. What I would do is probably use something. You can buy something prepackaged that says non-ethanol, but more than likely it's going to have ethanol in it. Just drain it, let it run out of fuel when you're not using it.
Right.
It's better to set empty than it is to set with something in it that's treated, because I don't believe in stuff that's treated.
No, I don't either. And a lot of people have the misconception that if you have an outboard or a piece of equipment, and once you treat that fuel, it's good for 4 or 5 years. But in all reality, that stuff has a shelf life of its own.
Very short shelf life. Yeah, Blake,
yes, it does.
50 to 1. That's what Steel uses.
Yeah. So when I first got my stuff, I bought this, and then I switched over to non-ethanol. Because I fill up the boat, right? So non-ethanol from the Parkers,
right?
And then I use the Echo Red Armor,
Red Armor.
In the 2-stroke. But in all of my stuff, including the boat, I use ethanol free in all of my small engine stuff. But I've been able to stay busy, so I burn through it, and then I'm able to just fill it and replace it. It doesn't sit, because down here the season never ended. Yeah, Murph. Byers is 109. Finest said he Byers is 109. He built gas can holders out of wood. There you go. Hey, even plywood. Plywood is friggin' what? $60 a sheet or something.
$60.
Something stupid like that now.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm like,
I only stock up on lumber after a hurricane when it's cheapest.
Yeah, when they trying to run it out the door. Yeah, Murph, I use that for my Echo 51 Red Armor. Yeah, I use the Red Armor. I get the bottles from my Echo dealer,
right?
And I just pour that.
I only use non-ethanol. We got several stations within a few miles, and I only Steel brand oil in everything. Whether you bring me a home light or whatever, I mean, I run it in everything.
Yeah. We're fortunate, being down here next to the water, ethanol free. There's a plethora of it. But even this VP,
even Terrell can't get it.
Ready to use, contains no ethanol, man.
Yes. Yep. I've seen it.
But you can do a test on that, and you will probably find some ethanol in it.
You saying I need to make them into a liar, Tom?
Yeah.
Hey, then hey man, look at that.
94
octane, man.
Before you can get 89 non-ethanol. Now you can only get 87 non-ethanol.
Hey, I need to change my my tune in the Avalanche back there to run 87.
I'll tell you what.
I only run 87 in my Suburban, man.
It's tuned
all up here in New York, man. It causes so many problems. So many problems with the ethanol fuel.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it.
Ethanol draws the moisture out of the atmosphere is what the problem is. It's made from corn. Liquor is made from water. It's made from water.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's designed to use a lot.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. It used to cost me, I don't know, I'll say, because I run 91 in the truck over there. It used to cost me $75 to fill it up. You know, now I'm up to 115, 120 bucks to fill it up.
What do you got? A 26-gallon tank?
25.
25-gallon tank. What have you got? Like a 5.3 in that, or?
Yeah, the 5.3. Yeah, with a 25-gallon tank.
That's the same as my Suburban. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got it tuned. You know, it's got a little, few goodies in it. So that's why I only run 91 in it.
Yeah.
You know,
chip it.
Oh no, Tom, chips are for wannabes, Tom. We don't do chips.
Okay.
You know, we don't do chips. You take it to the shop and have them, do whatever you can afford to it.
You don't order from Charles Chips anymore?
Or like Dino Chip or whatever it was they call, put this chip in your computer and you got a dragster, something stupid like that.
Hope for the best, yeah.
No.
I wish they had non-ethanol up here in New York, but it's illegal. They don't sell it. It's not.
My God, that's sad, man.
It really is. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people suffer because of it. They don't, understand what ethanol does. And,
you guys have small engines up there too, and he runs through the same problem,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's the fix for you guys that don't have ethanol? Obviously, you have to run through your fuel and not let it sit, empty your stuff out, right?
Yeah, that's basically it, man.
No more than a few weeks, man.
That's basically
your gas can sit in the garage, and you let it sit in the garage for a month, and you'll have water bubbles in the bottom of it.
A month? Tom, I'll tell you right now, you take the gasoline, you take a pint and pour it into a jar and wait an hour. It doesn't look like gasoline anymore.
Good.
It's
oh Lord.
I really wish they had that stuff up here, but the law doesn't allow it, so we don't have it. And
I can't believe the law doesn't allow it.
No, it doesn't. I can't understand it.
That sounds like an episode of Dukes of Hazzard, with more than the law will allow.
Yeah, no, they don't allow it here. I wish they did. If they did, I'd pay for it. Believe me, I'd put
now, see, Amy, look at the comment there. Amy, she's allowed. They have ethanol free, where she's at in Western New York. There,
Western New York. Where in Western New York? Upstate, maybe. There is no
upstate. Yeah.
There is no gas station. There is no gas stock on the water here that sells non-ethanol. It's just not. They do it.
Huh.
I wish they did. If they did, I'd buy it.
It would solve a lot of issues, especially marine fuel related issues.
I mean, it's like they say, pay now or pay later. I'd rather pay now.
Right. Yeah, Tim Hur says, hey, you mess around, you're going to end up having to get a new carburetor. And Murph, he just uses regular gas in his mower,
because he uses it a lot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't use my stuff every day, which is why I run ethanol free all year round. It's just, I'm like, it's an investment in less maintenance, like my grandstand there is a 2011 or 13, and I've only got 498 hours on it.
The baby.
So I still haven't hit 500 hours yet, and I don't have any issues. I did when I first got it, I did the oil change and air filter kit, all of that stuff.
It's mostly the two strokes that damn ethanol affects.
It tears up the carburetors, yeah.
It runs
diaphragms and fuel pumps inside the carburetors.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Miss Amy gets fuel from Crosby's, wherever that is.
Never heard of it.
Huh.
Must be a fuel stop where she's at.
I'm on Long Island. I've never heard of Crosby's. That I've never heard.
Yeah. We New York. New York is weird in and of itself. How they do things.
You're being kind, Blake. You could use a lot more hard language, and I would agree with you.
Yeah. Hey, when I was stationed there, I was up at Fort Drum for 8 years, man, and a lot of things, just between there and Syracuse, there were a lot of differences, Oh, see, Murph's, you're in the heart of legislation country. Yeah.
It's we're not really represented by the city of New York, but You know, it's its own thing. You know what I mean? It's its own. It could almost be its own state if it wanted to be.
I had several
Right, yeah.
here
Yeah.
in Atlanta that I went to high school with that went through the military and ended up moving to upstate New York. Several friends for a while. I don't know why. Just like Blake.
Yeah.
Tom, you were in
Murph,
the military too?
No, I've never been in the military.
Okay.
Never had. My dad.
Murph says that Virginia is weird also. You know, well, that's Commonwealth state, right? Is that just as bad?
I used to say Virginia for lovers, but it's for weirdos.
I don't get the whole Commonwealth. I think Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth state as well. I don't get it. You know, I'm no expert.
Maybe Murph can explain it to us. You know, what is the, you know, what do they mean by it's a Commonwealth state? You know,
I don't know.
Well, right now America is commonly unwealthy. So people
somebody's always making money. Someone is always making money.
Yes,
you know,
sir, there are people making money, but it ain't me, and it probably ain't either you. Either you two guys either.
All right, Miss Amy. Miss Amy, thank you very much for coming in and hanging out for the time that you did. You know, I really appreciate you.
Good to meet Amy.
Man, I need to get my vacuum and vacuum this thing out, man. This thing is. I'm functioning like Tom Doby over here, man.
Just take your blower and blow it out real good. Just blow it all
over. I got the shop vac, man. I'm just gonna,
suck it out.
Virginia is like New York. The decisions made by a small area affect the rest of the state. There you go. Hey, I didn't even know I could do that, man. Look at that. I tapped something in it.
That person who said that is absolutely right.
It's the low level government. You gotta worry about, man. It's the low level elections that it's going to affect you the most.
It is. Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Don't sweat the presidential stuff, man. You watch out for the local, unincorporated, county bullshit. Man.
Those are the ones that they get snuck in the back door, more or less, Tom.
But you would think that Virginia would be better, the state of Virginia, because there's a lot of revenue there. The military, right? The Navy is there. The Army is. I mean, everyone is there. There's a lot of revenue for that state.
Right. A lot of federal dollars going into it.
Yeah, so you would think that it would be better, But let me grab my handy dandy Tom Doby shop vac here.
Are you saying I suck?
Yeah, all the time, buddy, all the time.
But Blake, I was talking to Captain Dave today.
Yeah, man, he came in the live stream yesterday, I guess he went out. He had a charter. It was blowing something fierce out there. Man.
Yes, sir, he did.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I could have told you that, man. It was blowing here, But that's that man. That's how that man earns a living,
Absolutely.
So I don't knock anyone. Hey, his customers are booking these charters. You got to go out there unless it's so bad that you like, nope. Hey, we'll just reschedule it for tomorrow or something,
Right. Yeah.
That's how he pays the bills, man. And I'm not knocking anyone for how they pay the bills.
But that's actually, Tom. That's how actually Blake and I met through Captain Dave.
Cool.
Oh yeah. The charter business, the boat stuff.
He's down in Florida. He's down in Jacksonville. Great guy. Just a great guy. The compressor there, Tom?
Huh? Do I?
Are you going to hook him up with a compressor?
Well, he's got the same one I use. He just don't like to blow that shit all over everything like I do.
Well, me and you got hair. He has no hair, so I guess it doesn't matter for him.
Half the customers pick up their equipment with half the other customers crap all over their stuff. So.
Yeah, it's all in the. What did Tim Hurst said? It's all in the eastern part. Oh, Murph says, "Hey man, just watch out for whack Joe Biden. Hey, oh man, hey, you know.
That's whack job Biden. He's not saying whack Joe Biden. He's not saying.
I tuned into this because it's a mechanical thing, and I love that shit. But I could go on for hours about how I feel with that. You know.
Hey, listen. I'm not a. I go live or make a video when I have something to show or something to say. Other than that, you don't sort of see me or hear from me.
I know.
But I mean, as always, I'm very thankful and appreciative of anyone, man, whether I know you or not, anyone that comes in and checks out, because if this helps it helped me, right? I didn't know how to, none of this stuff, but if it helps one person, then it was worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I watch some of these channels, when they say, oh, mow the yard for free. They make sure they put the free in the titles, and I'm saying to myself, you're exploiting whoever that individual is. You're exploiting them for the sake of views. Yes. On your channel. If you're gonna do their yard for free, just do it, man. I do yards here for free. I don't make video. I just mow it. The people thank me. They needed it. I did it, and I was done with it.
And it's not oddly satisfying either.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Some of this stuff just. I did that video, right? Pimping is easy for the pimp, right? And I try, in that video, I tried to explain how YouTube is the pimp, right? Yep. How hard you get pimped is on you. But at the end of the day, YouTube gets all the proceeds and you get the crumbs, Right. So why, some of these things that people are doing for the sake of a YouTube channel it just blows my mind. That's their thing. I'll never be that way,
Yeah.
But I'm just like, putting their wives on there in skimpy outfits, all of this crazy. Like, hey man, I'm trying to fix my mower, right? This guy helped me to, diagnose it and figure out, okay, this is what this, okay, that's fine. Let's move on to this,
Right,
and we go from there. So now my mower is in pieces, right? Thanks to Tom Doby, right? It was nice before this video started, right?
No, just don't pull that out.
Now it looks like I need to put it in the trailer and take it to the doggone dump, But
so it's in pieces now.
I'll give you $20.
I got the battery, right? I got the battery here because no sense in putting that back in, right? I got to order a new battery. I'll go on Amazon and order a battery. And then I'm not putting this cover on, right? Because I'm going to get some string and restring it.
Just remember how that weather vane went on there, that flywheel vane. Make sure that operates when you get it back on there.
But Blake, the taking it apart is YouTube, but Tom says that the putting it back together is going to be pay-per-view.
Send it to me, pay-per-view.
Hey, you know what I meant to? If Tim Herr, if you're still in here, what happened with your right stander? I know you had EFI problems because he's got one of those fuel injected Kohlers or
Briggs
motor on it.
Briggs and Stratton come through
Briggs,
for you.
Right. So I was wondering, because I haven't really been around. I've been busy working, man. I was wondering.
They covered parts and labor for that.
Oh well, all right then, man.
Yeah, they did. Shane did a video on that last week about that.
Okay. Yeah, good, man. Good.
Hey Tom,
but
how long you been doing this for with the mowers and stuff?
I started working on this stuff in '87.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Does anything cut like a two-stroke? Like
they don't make
boy or
they don't make none of that anymore. But
no, I know
it has sense.
But does anything cut like that?
You don't have the torque curve in a two-stroke you have in a four-stroke these days.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Spoon. Look at what Spoon says, man. Tom just saying he can get you to put it all in boxes and back. You know what? Hey, Spoon, you on to something, man. Because The start of this live stream, the mower was nice, put together. Hey, okay, just test this wire. Test this wire. Now the cover off of it, the carburetor's unhooked, man.
I do save all my Walmart bags.
Hey, man, I mean, we going through something over here, man.
It's an autopsy we're going to perform.
Now, what I need to do to my grandstand coming up here in a couple hours is the 500-hour hydro service. Now, according to the manual, all I'm supposed to do is undo the hose at the bottom of the tank, drain out the hydro fluid that's in the tank, hook the hose back up, change the filter, fill up the tank, and that's it.
Well, very, very little fluid actually runs through the lines and through the motors. Most of it stays in the reservoir and in the filter. You'll have very little residual in the motors. But see, if you do it on the intervals you're supposed to, it'll stay clean.
Yeah. So, because they make Toro has I forget what it's called. My dealer didn't even know what it was until I explained to them. Then they looked it up and I was like, they make that? But it's like a 500 hour, it's like a kit. And it gives you, for this 36, it gives you 2 new blades, all the new belts, and a hydro filter, all in one box in a kit.
The drive belts, correct?
Yeah. The drive belts.
The 2 belts for the deck. Yeah, one that comes off the PTO, and then the other that.
So you've got 2 deck belts and 1 drive belt on that one.
It's 2 belts.
Well,
you got one belt that goes from the, when you engage the PTO from the motor
from the
to a pulley, and then from that pulley, it goes to the big, the 36 belt. Yeah. Let me see it. Tim Her might need to bleed it still, right? So
you will need to bleed it. Yeah, absolutely, because your filter doesn't have a lot of
air. But that's what I'm saying. According to, I pulled up the maintenance manual and the procedure for it. What I told you is exactly what it says. It doesn't say bleed anything. It says drain it out the tank, fill up the hydro filter.
It'll purge on its own. I mean, it will.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah.
You just go back and forth very slowly, and it'll purge itself.
Yes, I need to fill the hydro filter with fluid. Yeah, and it calls for that Toro what is it? It's a number 200 Toro 100 oil or something like that. It's a number.
It should be a synthetic 2050.
Right now, but here's the other thing, Tom. In the manual, it gives me options.
Yeah.
I can use the Toro brand or the Mobile One version.
Mobile One.
If I use the
synthetic is what you should.
If I use the Mobile One, I have to change it at 250 hours.
And a synthetic.
If I use the Toro, I can go to 500.
You can go to 500. That's weird.
Huh. And that mower, it actually takes a 20 something, or it's not a straight 30 weight.
No, it's a 2050.
No, it's 2050. Yeah, for the hydros.
It is a blend. Yeah.
No, because a lot of the small equipment takes like a straight 30 weight.
Well, the engine oil does.
Right. But, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, anything like a Bobcat skid steer in the hydraulic system takes a 30 weight, straight 30 weight oil in the hydraulics, but something like that with the hydraulic pumps, it'll take a blend. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I didn't understand. I'm like, what's in the Toro oil, hydro oil, right?
It must be in the seals.
That you get 500 hours out of it. Whereas if you use the alternate, which the manual says you can use the Mobile One alternate, you can only get, but after 250 hours, you got to change it again.
Yeah.
Well, the oil for more.
All the oils with the seal with the stamp has zinc in it. So I mean, you can use a cheap 10W30 in an engine, which is what I use. Yeah.
Yeah.
It all has that level of zinc.
Well, what I did was I went to my dealer, and Toro, right, makes a oil change kit that I know it was like a service kit, tune-up kit, and it came with the 2 plugs, the air filter, the pre-foam thing that goes around the air filter, right?
Outer filter.
And the oil filter and the 2 quarts of oil, I believe it was.
Yeah.
All that was in one box.
Yeah.
So I just purchased that and did the oil, the tune-up. It's a tune-up kit. Did the tune-up when I bought the mower home.
Is the pre-filter is it a wet filter or a dry filter?
No, it's
No, it's just a foam. It's just a dry gray piece of foam that goes around the.
Some of them, Tom will tell you. Some of them are wet, some of them are dry.
Well,
yeah.
We're talking about air filter. Yeah, well, yeah, the old God, what were those things? It was
exactly.
It was oil sump air filter, like the original Volkswagen Beetles were.
Exactly. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Oil,
Kawasaki.
It's called an oil bath filter, is what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah, Tim. Hey, Tim. I'm a Kawasaki small engine guy myself. You can't give me a Kohler or a Brit or whatever. You know, if I have the choice, I prefer to have the Kawasaki.
It's kind of like the early Deutsch diesels were oil bath filters too.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You wash it out in like detergent and
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight.
All oil did was capture the particles. That's all it was.
Right. Yeah. It was more.
And that's similar to the what's that? The K&N their theory behind spraying that oil on the K&N air filter.
Right. Well, the early Briggs had the foam air filters. You put them in the sink and put dish detergent, and you squeezed it out and rinsed it real good, squeezed it out, dried out, and you put motor oil, squeeze it again. The oil just captures the particles.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And I'm sure. Well, Gary, is it true that a lot of the boat motors, outboard or whatever, does not have air filters?
A lot of them don't. There are some that do. There's some of the Optimaxes that do. The air filter is actually in the cover. Some of them aren't in the cover. Most of them don't, because for the majority of the time that you're running them, I mean, you're on the water, and there's really not a whole lot of dust particles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like I know myself up here on a dry day. I'm cutting.
And a lot of them recirculate the exhaust too.
Yeah. Well, the exhaust is going through the exhaust hub, and that's going down to the water. But out on the open bay or the open ocean, there's not a whole lot of dust particles. And the cover itself, the engine cover itself, has foam in it, and that will act somewhat as a filter. But for the most parts, most of them don't have air filters in them.
Cool.
At this point.
Performance oil filters, spark arrestor. Yeah, I just cleaned the spark arrestor on my steel backpack blower. I torched it and then put it back in, but Tom says take it out. So guess what?
Take it out.
She's a goner.
Now, I want to ask you guys a question. I saw this the other day in California. Gas, like power mower equipment and stuff like that.
Power mower.
That's out the window.
That's junk.
Am I right?
It's junk. I just did
There's a moratorium, and they're going to have everything they do in California now is electric.
It is
battery charged.
Yeah, they're passing that law. Yeah. They're passing that law where no more small engine stuff to do your yard and stuff.
You cannot buy new gasoline-powered outdoor power equipment in California. You can buy used and you can repair and do whatever, but you can't buy new. I think as of 2022 or 23.
Well, I have one word for that. It's disgusting.
It is.
No, I'm serious. I mean, come on, Blake. You got 2 or 3 lawns to do. Do you really have 2 or 3 hours to let something charge?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, the uranium mining in America is going to be the cancer. You know, you're going to look
Well,
at
I
us.
mean, you know, that's why all of these big mower companies, Gravely, all of them are coming out with these battery powered, you know, sit down zero turns, you know.
Easy
I
go.
mean, it's going to cost you 15, 20 grand to buy a mower to mow grass.
Right.
You know,
But like I said, if you
Replace the
have,
batteries every year.
if like I said though, if you have, you know, 2 or 3 lawns to do, big lawns, do you really have an hour or 2 hours to let it sit and charge until you're ready to do the next lawn?
hey, you're going to have to figure something out, man, if you're a lawn care person.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I want to come down there and see you guys. I want to be able to go into a gas station, spend 5 minutes, put 20 gallons of gas in my truck, and go. I don't want to have to wait 3 hours for it to charge.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. After the GIE and they showcased all that new battery operated equipment that was ready to be released to the market, that's when the push came.
And you know, the thing is now they're having these recharging stations that are quick charge.
Right.
Well, that's just going to mess up your batteries. You know, you want to put it on a nice long trickle charge.
Trickle. Yes, sir.
You don't want to, it's like playing the game Tetris.
Yep.
You don't want to cram it full of little particles.
That's right.
With a bunch of air in it. You want to slowly build it.
Exactly.
You're not going to have much life out of a battery.
And what do we do with the fast charge? What's the product of that? Heat.
Right.
Heat.
Right.
You don't want to heat those things up. Like you say, the trickle charge is the way to go.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there, you know, that's the latest push now. You know, the green push.
We had a Kmart close next to our house about 5 years ago. Now a whole section of the parking lot is a charging station for electric cars. Our main library in downtown Marietta is a whole section for charging. What are you going to do? You're going to camp out for 5 or 6 hours while your car charges so you can go another 300 miles?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the mining.
That's what they do on the interstates now at these at the rest areas and trucks, you know, the rest areas and all that stuff. They're putting those stations in. And people that are traveling.
It's crazy.
People that are traveling have to sit there plugged in for however long, overnight, whatever it is, and then they can, you know, go on about their business.
God.
You know?
Or are you going to pull in and
You
get
know,
a charge for 30 minutes and go to the next one, to the next one, to the next
exactly, which is ridiculous. It's
one?
like
uranium mining is ridiculous.
if you're going to replace something, you have to replace it with something that works.
I would be happier to see us go back to the steam engine if you're going to do something stupid. I can see Blake up there cutting grass. It's like that movie Wild Wild West with what's that?
Well, we got some big oak trees up here, Tom.
Yeah,
I'll send you some firewood if you want to do steam engine. I mean, you know.
Hey, Tom Spoons wants to know uranium or lithium.
Is it uranium or lithium? I was thinking it was lithium. Is it uranium? I don't know what it is. I think he's calling me out because I said something stupid, wasn't it?
well, folks, we coming up on 2 hours. It's time for the Blakes to get up off of here. Tom, you said 2 hours, Tom, and I gave you 2 hours, man. Okay, look at this, Tom.
Well, I was about ready to grease your axles on your trailer out there.
No, sir.
You know what? That's my fault. I cut in. I'm sorry, guys. But I had so much fun talking to you two guys, man.
No, you're good, Gary. Hey, man, I thank you for coming up here and hanging out with us, man.
I'm going to look up Gary's page, and I'm going to subscribe to Gary.
I don't know. Do you have a page, Gary?
I don't make videos. I'm too shy.
Okay.
Yeah. But Tom, let me tell you, and this, you know, and you guys can email each other. But if you have an outboard question or boat question, because Tom has had to do some stuff on outboards for people before.
Oh, okay.
This man right here, Tom, is an encyclopedia, man.
The last boat motor I worked on was because dirt daubers built a nest in the damn exhaust port.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
I said the last boat motor I worked on was because the dirt daubers built a nest in the water outlet.
Is that some kind of bird or fish? Or
It's a bee, dirt dauber. Do y'all have dirt daubers up north? You know, Blake knows what a dirt dauber is, right?
Yeah.
The dirt bombs we had up here, we were kids. There was a clump of dirt. We threw it at each other.
Right. Well, you know, a lot of hunters will let their four-wheeler set over the summer and bring it to me because it don't run. Dirt daubers will build a nest in the muffler exhaust pipe. And
I mean, we've had anything, spiders, silkworm, whatever you get, they'll find it in there. They'll find a way to get in there, clog it up, whatever. There's one thing about outboard motors I'm going to tell you: they like to run. They don't like to sit.
Right.
If they sit and sit and sit, it's the worst thing you can possibly do to them. They like to run, especially in salt water.
Yeah.
There you go, Gary. Spoon said it's a wasp that uses mud to build a nest.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. John told me
any little hole or place that it can build a mud nest, it will do it.
You know, the biggest thing is, you know, these BARD units they put on the side of buildings, the HVAC units, the drainage, they messed that up too. John called me out on that. They mine lithium, not uranium.
Yeah. Mud daubers. Yep.
Mud daubers.
But yeah, Tom, if you see this stream, you know, if you've been here and you have a boat, you know, or you dabble with outboards, this gentleman right here, Mr. Orwalk, he's Gary to me, right?
Gary.
He will answer any questions that you might have. He is a huge encyclopedia of knowledge. I explained to him my issue over the phone, and he started telling me, okay, do this. I said, wait a minute, I'm not at the boat, man. You know, so I had to, you know, he sent me an email on what to, you know, so then when I got to the boat, I was like, okay, I did that, and I haven't had an issue. My starter was hanging up.
Was it the Suzuki?
When I went to start the boat?
It was a Suzuki Governor, is that what it was?
No, I've got an Evinrude, man. My Evinrude is a 2000
Well, I thought you had a Suzuki on that boat.
No, I've got an Evinrude 2-stroke, man, on there. It's only got like 400 hours on it.
Suzuki,
you know,
150, I thought is what you said.
Evinrude 150.
I'm going through something with one of them right now, but if Blake, you have my email. You give it to Tom. Tom, you have a question? You let me know, man. I'll do my best.
Well, I posted on my website that I don't work on Poland. Everybody calls it Poulon. It's Poland. I don't work on home light or boat motors.
Well,
too damn
come
short.
across somebody that just needs that little extra helping hand, and you want to do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Gary. I appreciate
it. Hey, thank all you folks, man. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with me and this guy. And I thank this guy, Mr. Orwalk, for coming up on the panel and helping us out and pushing this live stream forward. I hope that this stream helps somebody that has a Toro Recycler 22, whether you need to replace the string or if you got electric start issues, like me, right? To diagnose it, and figure out what was wrong. And in the end, we tested the starter and all that hoopla, and it ended up being a battery. So don't just go out and buy a battery and think the battery's going to fix it. Diagnose what the whole system first to make sure it's not the starter or the fuse or whatever. But for me, it ended up being a battery. So $20 battery is going to fix the issue. Thank you, Tim Herr. Hey, as always, man, I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you, guys. I had such a great time talking to you. Both great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll do it again. I'm trying to think what else I got to fix, man.
We break something for you.
Got a leaky faucet or a leaky roof or something, maybe your HVAC ain't cooling right.
No. We'll break something for you, Blake, if you want. I mean, well,
the mower's running good, the grandstand. I'm going to order a battery and get a pull string for this guy. I just put a new battery in the snapper there. The bike, I got to replace the water pump in it. a seal. Well, the seal is bad in the water pump. The seal, if I replace the seal, it's only like $20.
Cool.
But you gotta like do some kind of funky kind of tool to replace the seal, you know. And I'm like, yeah, that's way beyond me. But the water pump is like $250.
There's some good seal tools out there. Some good seal tools out there. You ask Tommy, Snap-on, Mac. They have some really good tools to press new seals in very easily. Am I right?
Yeah, there's a guy that did a YouTube video on replacing the seals in this water pump, and he used a concrete anchor and fender washers and a block of wood.
Yeah.
Well,
to pull it, hey, right?
Or sheetrock screws in mine too.
Or I just pay the $250 and buy a brand new water pump and not have to worry about it again for the next
option. Yes, sir. Yeah,
7-10 years. Yep.
Absolutely.
Rewire the garage. I'll do the math for you, Tom. Oh, wait, there you go, man. Spoon said rewire the garage. Yep. Hey,
Blake. I left. I didn't catch it live, but I left you a nice comment. Just take a look at it when you can. All right.
Yes, sir. We'll do. Hey, all of you have a wonderful evening. Again, thank you for joining and coming to hang out with this live stream. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Great time. Thank you very much.
Take care. Have a good night.